Hello, and just one or two thoughts today about what to do as soon as you feel that you're ready to get out into your van again. The quarantine period may be ending, the campsites are opening, and you want to take your van out. So one or two ideas. What can you do? Your van has been sitting on your drive now since last summer, and okay, ideas which are basic common sense. Now, the first thing you might want to consider doing, incidentally, is to have a habitation check. There are specialists will come around, have a look, and just check that everything, the gas is working okay, and all the rest of it. Now, I can't actually recommend anybody to do habitation checks, but if you are somebody who does offer this service, why don't you use the comment section below to write down your details and where people can get a hold of you, and where you are, of course. That's an important feature. Right, so once you've done that, then the next thing you might want to have a look at is obviously to check the engine, and check that all the fluids are there and all of it. I mean, this sort of thing you do normally with a vehicle before taking it out. And that brings me on to the subject of tyres. Is that obviously air escapes because of temperature differences. And now, obviously, again, that when your recommended manufacturer's inflation is on cold tyres, but by the time you get round to the garage to blow them up, they're probably a bit warmer, but I realise you can't do anything about that. Bear in mind that for tyres in a van, it's completely different to the tyre pressure in your car. And I've seen people make that mistake, believe it or not. And so read what it says, because the tire pressure actually may be different. So you've got a Fiat Ducato, for example. It may be actually different for the motorhome. So take the motorhome one as being the one you go for, not what the original base vehicle was. On the same subject, when you blow the put tire air into your bike tires, bicycles, my bicycle tyres, I inflate very similar to what I inflate my motorhome tyres do. They need a lot of air in them, particularly if they're road bikes. If you're doing off-roading, then you wouldn't want to have them inflated to such a degree. And another point, you've got to slide out. You'd want to make sure that the slides are well lubricated. And before driving off, now it says I often forget this one, have things lying around and they end up getting smashed on the floor. But do make sure you've pressed all the buttons in the drawers to stop them flying out, and that you've sort of stored things away as best you can. But then again, I've lost lots of crockery over the years by failing to actually carry this one out, or something to just drive off. If you live in the van, you just forget, and then just drive off and smash. The first thing you know is there's another plate gone. Okay, that was basic common sense, but thanks for watching. And if you've got any additional points, make them in the comments below. And if you can offer any services to anybody, as I said earlier, make them in the comments below. Thanks.